Hey, it is Tuesday, July 9th, 2024, and it's your good friend, Padre. Hey, CC, everybody. How you doing? What is going on the big show today? Well, today we're talking to Amir Jemmy from 3D Realms, and then, not 3D Realms, blah, 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 and also Jeff Keeley from Game Slice, and then Tim Tippett from 3D Finals. So it's going to be a fun time. There you go. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Isn't that the most wonderful thing in the world? So. Anyways, all right, we're starting a little earlier now. I'm going to see if I can pull this off, share this, and do a group. That's what I'm trying to do. And if my mic isn't responding as well, some killer 80s vinyl. Boom. There you go. All right, cool. And that is done. Theory, I'll give the computer back to Audrey, and we'll be good to go. Looks cool. All right, Audrey says thumbs up. So Audrey is with us tonight, and she's to my right. We had called her Miss Fantastic, and she is producing and keeping track of everything that's going on. Jen is with family tonight. So she's unavailable. So it's just me and Audrey hanging out with you tonight. So I'm going to have to pay well attention. Is that a word? No, I'm going to have to pay. I was going to say good attention, but that doesn't really make sense either. I'm going to have to pay attention to the chat really closely. So there you go. I like to think we've got some killer stuff in the So Choice crate tonight, and it is so choice. If you have the means, I highly recommend you picking one up, at least when it comes to the vinyl. Or if you want to get a California Ferrari GT 250, you can certainly do that a la Ferris Bueller, which is where I steal that line from, that So Choice line from. We've got new vinyl as well, and then we've got, and that is first come, first serve, if you're joining us for the first time. So the So Choice crate is actually, if there's multiple people interested in the same record, we go to a live auction scenario. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. This is always first come, first serve. And then finally, we have this bad boy, which is first come, first serve as well. So if you see something you like, all you got to do is type in the name, and then we'll be good to go from there. All right. So let me say hello in the chat. Hey, Adam. Looks like Adam's a first-time viewer. Richard's with us tonight. Very cool. And also Brandon. Hey, Brandon. Randy. Benjamin. Very nice. Jason. All right, Jason. Michael Hamby. Very cool. Jenny. Jimmy. Glenn. Adam. Hey, thanks for tuning in for the first time. Adam, I appreciate that. Travis is with us as well. Is this the Vinyl Anonymous group? It is. It is. Yes. There's no judgment. And I've got Barbra Streisand records for you and bulk quantity, Travis. So I'm sure you'll have a good time there. Tom hanging out with us as well. Tom showed me his man cave when he was in the show, when he was in the store last week. It's killer. He's got like 58-inch TVs on the wall, and he's got this adapter to run them all together, like you'd see in a bar or something, so you can watch. Anyways, it's fabulous. So anyways, congratulations, Tom. I'm very envious. Thank you very much. Also, Jorge is with us tonight. Billy, hey, how you doing? Manuel, Martin, hey, good to see you, buddy boy. And I'm going to lose track of keeping track. Jared, all right, Jared's back. Very nice. Back and saying hello, Mark, there as well. So anyways, yeah, really cool stuff in the big show tonight. And yeah, what do you say, Audrey? Should we just kick it off and just get going? All right, cool. I'm going to take a swig of water, and we're going to start with some Van Halen, man.
I might yell out questions, just Jen's not in the chat.
That's 100% fine. So okay. Audrey said I might yell out questions because she was saying that I might yell out questions because she's not in the chat. So please, yes, yell out the questions.
I can reply to some people. I think I can.
Yeah.
I can get access to reply.
Yeah, that's cool. Anyways, I want to start with this because I was actually super impressed. This came in. This comes out on Friday. This is, look at this, man. This is a book. It literally is a book. I've seen it unfurled, and it is beautiful. The pictures and stuff. are great in this. This is Van Halen for Unlawful Carnal Knowledge, an expanded edition. It's $110.99 if you're interested. It is the 1991 album on 2 LPs with a 4-side. The side 4 is an etching. The CD is it comes with a CD as well, the remastered album, and the CD actually comes with some extra tracks, including that's obviously that's on there. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, the rarities and live tracks. I see. There's a Right Now organ mix. There's the Dream Is Over instrumental mix and Right Now guitar version as well. And then it comes with the full album and then some live tracks as well from the Texas show that they did on December 4th, 1991. And that is a Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray looks amazing because I've seen some videos up on YouTube. So anyways, a very cool, recorded on the For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge tour. They abbreviated here, but I will not. It's a Blu-ray video, and then there's HD versions of the original music videos for Right Now, Pound Cake, and Run Around, and Top of the World. So I'm super impressed. Van Halen, I got to say, does some really nice stuff when they do it. They don't do it that often, but when they do it, it's super nice. And I got to say that one thing that I've learned from Van Halen is that it's one and done, man. They don't reissue that stuff. The Sammy stuff has never been, they did the Sammy box set last year, and now they're starting to do expanded editions. That hasn't been repressed. The distributors have deleted it from their site, so that tells me Warner Brothers ain't going to repress that. The Dave box set from a number of years ago, the other stuff. So anyways, if you're interested, and oh yeah, sure,
Just letting people know we knew that they were letting us.
Oh yeah, back to front.
The pressure of the Van Halen record too.
I get that. So anyways, so there you go. So once again, that is it's pricey, but it's super nice. I gotta say, and the inside, I've seen the pictures and stuff, and they're fabulous. So that's $110.99 if anybody's interested. Oh, okay. Anyways, we're talking to each other here. We're using sign language, and I don't speak sign language. So, all right, cool. All right, so like I said, we got the Van Halen for Unlawful Carnal Knowledge box set. It's super cool. So we got a couple of those if you're interested, and then we're actually gonna start with. Let me pull a So Choice record to start with. Let's start with this one randomly. Oh, it's Roy Orbison, Mystery Girl. That is $14. It's a VG Plus copy if you're interested. That is in our So Choice crate tonight. And yeah, there you go. Mystery Girl by Mr. Roy Orbison. What's on here? There was a big hit on here, I know. Was it You Got It? Oh, yeah. Was that produced by Jeff Lynne? Yes, it was produced by Jeff Lynne. That's, I guess, why it was so wonderful, perhaps, in some ways. So there you go. So that is Mr. Roy Orbison. And let's grab, this is kind of a surprise. We got some David Allan Coe. That is a VG Plus copy. These are all OG original copies in the So Choice crate. And that is $34 if you're interested. That's David Allan Coe Rides Again. So there you go. Not too shabby. Looks pretty good in my humble opinion. I'll also make sure if you're first of the night and you buy the first record of the night, you always get a sticker. And currently it's still our, it's our 2-year anniversary, our 2-year birthday party sticker. So next time Audrey heads this way, I'll have her grab one and run it over. All right, cool. Let's see what else is in here tonight. We've got Tonic. Lemon Parade, a wonderful album from, what is this, about 97? No, 98, I'm thinking. If you could only see, it's on Music on Vinyl, it's $37.99. If you could only see, Soldier's Daughter, Open Up Your Eyes, but it's also got Casual Affair on it, Lemon Parade, and Thick. All great songs. If you know, you know when it comes to Tonic. There you go. Very nice. Spin Doctors, got another restock of that, $40.99 if you're interested in the Spin Doctors record, Pocket Full of Kryptonite with, what was it? Would you just go ahead now? I don't know how that song goes, but anyways.
Jimmy, David Allen code.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, so also in the So Choice crate tonight, this is Great White. This is Recovery Live. This is $29. It's a VG++ copy. There is a price sticker on here that says $7.99 that we opted not to peel off. Oh, hello. This is basically kind of a covers record in some ways. Immigrant songs on here, rock and roll, Money, That's What I Want, Red House, I Don't Need No Doctor, also Hard and Cold, Substitute, Street Killer, Bad Boys, and Stick It. A little kind of I guess it would be pre-Great White. I can't talk. Pre-Great White. And then a little, obviously, Great White, very influenced by Led Zeppelin. They love themselves some Led Zeppelin. And it came through in the music. Well, it didn't come through in the music, but the quality came through in the music, in my humble opinion. I know Great White, yeah. The whole station thing in Rhode Island, yeah, that's unfortunate. I bring that up every time, and I apologize. But Great White, I think, a hell of a band, and they were really well produced too. The drums on those albums sound fantastic. So, anyways, that is Recovery Live. That's $29, a VG++ copy. If you're interested, looks like Jimmy is interested in the David Allen Coe record. It looks like no one else was interested in that one, so we're going to go ahead and get that to Jimmy, and I'm not sure if you have one of these yet, Jimmy, but you're getting the sticker there to boot. So very nice. All right, so we got let's get another one going here. Let's grab this one. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. Badlands. Did you know that this is not on streaming? Anyways, this is an OG copy, and it is let's see. This is European pressing of Badlands. It's $169. The vinyl is in excellent condition. The jacket is in beautiful condition. I mean, if I was going to nitpick, there might be just a little bit of the tiniest little corner tweak there, but I would say, yeah, that's pretty sexy. So anyways, that is $169. Vinyl is in excellent condition, but yeah, I was surprised to find that this record is not on streaming. So I don't know why it's not on streaming. Neither is the the Voodoo Highway. I think it's Voodoo Highway, the second record by those guys, not on streaming as either. So must be something between Jake E. Lee and the record company. I'm guessing. I know Jake E. Lee's been out of commission for about 5 years now, for various other reasons. So.
Glenn would like Great White Recovery Live, but somebody just asked the price of it. So
The Great White record is $29. I know Glenn is interested in that, so we'll put that to the side here for the moment, just to make sure that nobody else is interested in that one. We'll do the same with the Badlands record, and then legal issues, Rick says. So and it never will be. Wow, come on, man! It's got to be on streaming eventually again. Brand new vinyl. $34.99. This is Ozzy Osbourne's Bark at the Moon. Speaking of Jake E. Lee, I did not time that. Karma is so wonderful. Irony is so ironic. Beautiful. This is the 40th anniversary edition on translucent cobalt blue vinyl. So it's on blue vinyl, cobalt, and it has a bonus poster as well. So $34.99 for Bark at the Moon, which is one of the most fantastic riffs ever written, in my humble opinion. And finally, Ozzy and Sharon admitted that Jake E. Lee did write that riff and gave him proper attribution. All right, so the Great White looks like no one else was interested in the Great White besides, let me find it here, Glenn. All right, cool. So I'll sell this to Glenn in a 3-count. That's $29 for the Great White record. Give me a 3-count there, and let's check on the Badlands record. And George is interested in the Badlands. I see that, George. Tim, the Badlands is $169. It's a beautiful copy, really nice copy. Suzanne Drews mentions she's answering the question. I see. The singer was involved in a lawsuit. Isn't the singer dead? Isn't Ray Gillian dead? Because he was the singer in Badlands. I don't I'm not sure. So there you go. Only Dust Till Dawn is on Spotify. All right, cool. Hey, Manny is on X. All right, Manny. Using X as a platform. I get that everybody uses Facebook and YouTube. That's really super cool. But X is, it's changed since it was Twitter. But I kind of like some of the changes that are being implemented. It's lean. It's mean. It's a psychotic machine. So all right. So let me find this really quick again. I think that was Glenn that's going to grab the copy of Great White, and I got 2 more Great White records tonight. So very nice. So Glenn grabs the Great White, and Manny is going to grab the Aussie. Manny, I'm not sure if you've bought with us before. If you haven't, make sure you go ahead and create an account now at rockthistownrecords.com. There'll be a link on there, or you can click on the little icon to create an account. And then we just need your first name, last name, email address, and then a shipping address. And then boom, we send out invoices every Friday morning. This week it might be Saturday. Not sure what's going on there, but mostly we send them out every Friday morning. And if you buy anything this week, whether it's tonight, tomorrow night, or Thursday night, it's a flat $7 shipping rate. Very nice. All right, cool. Let's see where we're at here now.
I think George was still the only one for Badlands.
All right, so it looks like George is the, let's see, let me scroll down here. Yes, sir. All right, cool, Manny. Appreciate it. All right, so there you go. All right, so Badlands, going to go to George. Congrats, George. A beautiful, beautiful copy of that record. I don't even own a copy of that. Every time we get it in, it sells out. I get it because it's the Badlands record. It's not on streaming. One day, there'll be a time, maybe there won't be, and that album won't sell out right away. And, if that happens, it happens. Like I said, when Jen and I started the store, we were always going to put everything in the store first and make it kind of so everybody gets a chance beforehand. Actually, I got another Aussie record in case anybody's interested. That is still the same cobalt blue vinyl with the bonus poster. So there you go. That's $34.99. And what do we got here? Oh, Huey Lewis and the News 4. That's cool. This is originally analog studio recording. Well, that's interesting. I did not know that. That is a brand new copy. I didn't even know this was in print. Okay, good. $25.99 for a brand new copy of Huey Lewis and the News 4. Is it? No, it's not in the shrink. So sometimes these record companies will not shrink wrap stuff, but that is a brand new copy. It just like obviously our sleeves are quite a bit different than this, but it's a brand new copy of 4, $25.99. What's on here? Jacob's Ladder, Stuck on You, Hip to Be Square, obviously, among others. So there you go. Huey Lewis and the News. And we got a couple copies of that. A couple copies of 4. Very nice. All right, cool. All right, cool. Let's find something else in the crate of love in the So Choice crate. That is Buddy Holly Lives. That is his greatest hits. It is a VG++ copy for $14 if you're interested. That'll be The Day, Peggy Sue, Every Day, which is a great song. Every Day. You remember that song? Now, gentlemen, let's behave properly. Wasn't that the song that... you remember the movie Mischief? I don't really have to say anything else other than John Travolta's wife, Kelly, and the movie Mischief and Every Day by Buddy Holly. So, yeah, okay. Not Fade Away. Great song. I love that. Def Leppard actually covered that in like 87, just before the Hysteria record came out. It's a great cover. It's part of a medley within the Rock of Ages song. They do a great cover of Not Fade Away by Buddy Holly and the Crickets. So there you go. All right, I got to keep checking on the...
Tim Miller will get Huey Lewis.
All right, yep. All right, Tim's going to grab a Huey Lewis in the News. Very nice. Congrats, Tim. I'm grabbing the Huey Lewis in the News. All right, I'm all caught up here now. All right, cool. Let's throw this one up. This is Agent Provocateur. This is $19. An excellent copy, OG copy from 84. I guess this was a 1984 album, wasn't it? I Want to Know What Love Was. That was yesterday. So very cool when it comes to Foreigner. All right, what else is in here? Oh, Kicks, Blow My Fuse. $45.99. This is on color vinyl. I forget which color it is. I know it's on color vinyl though. What's on here? Don't Close Your Eyes, Cold Blood. Ooh, I love Cold Blood. Jen and I were actually just talking about kicks this morning when we were out and about. And she's like, I'm kind of coming around on kicks. She was never a big fan of kicks, but she's coming around on kicks. So congratulations to Jen. I think this is probably like on a blue vinyl, I guess, if I had to guess. But I know it's color vinyl, so $45.99 for the Kicks record. The Foreigner is $19. Denise, I see that Ray is interested in that. I'll put it to the side, and then I'll do a 3 count. If no one else is interested, boom, Ray is going to grab that. Oh, Kicks is on turquoise. Oh, very nice, Brandon. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, cool. What else is up here? The Cinema Hits album. What is this? Oh, okay. Did we have this before? I'm having deja vu. Oh, maybe this is in a putback. Yeah, this might have been in a putback that we had. This is $24. It's got on here. It's basically a bunch of movie themes and songs. It's a very cool cover. And it's got Duran Duran, A View to a Kill, Ghostbusters, Ray Parker Jr., The Power of Love, Huey Lewis in the News, beautiful. Harold Faltermeyer, Axel F. I tried to watch the new Beverly Hills Cop movie, Axel F., and it wasn't like great, but I fell asleep during it the other night, so I still need to finish it. I did watch Fatal Attraction, though, last night. Never seen that movie. Makes you think, gentlemen. It makes you think. I should do more than make you think. Holy moly. That is, let's see what else is on here. Bonnie Tyler, Holding Out for a Hero. Eurythmics are on here. Wham, the Wham rap. Blondie, Call Me. Irene Cara, Fame. Glenn Frey, The Heat Is On. Diana Ross. There you go. So good stuff on that Cinema record. If you're interested in that. No one else interested in this one? I don't think so. All right, cool. So no one else was interested in the Foreigner record, so that's going to go to Ray Miller. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
Teresa gets Kicks.
All right, and Teresa, she knows her rock and roll, and she's going to grab the Kicks record. So, I was always indifferent a little bit on Kicks as well, like Jennifer was, but I don't think Jennifer was indifferent. I just don't think she was a fan. But I think she's come around on that, and I still like Kicks. I mean, if I hear Cold Blood, man, that's a good song. I'm more of an LA Guns type of guy, I guess, more than Kicks, but still, Kicks definitely had their place in the world, in my humble opinion. All right, cool. All right, and looks like Stacy's interested in the Cinema record. It's a really cool record, Stacy, and I'm going to put that to the side there. We'll do a 3 count if no one else is interested. And then maybe we should do the Gunter Gleeman Glotten Globen 4 count. I need to start saying that. We'll do the Gunter Gleeman. That's really a mouthful, isn't it? We'll do the 4 count, and then if no one else is interested, Stacy's going to grab that one. Breathe, All That Jazz. That is All That Jazz. That's $19. It's a VG++ copy. These are all OGs in the So Choice crate. Is this got the Hands to Heaven? Is that what's by these guys? I can never remember these guys or the other guys. Anyways, this is the good record, but the track list is really hard to see because it's just so tiny. Maybe you guys can read it more than I can because blowing it up on the screen might be a little better. So, anyways, that is Jazz and Breathe, All That Jazz. So there you go.
Can you go over the track list again?
Oh, sure. Jason was interested in what's in the track list. So Duran Duran, A View to a Kill, Ray Parker Jr., Ghostbusters, Power of Love, Huey Lewis in the News, Axel F., Harold Faltermeyer. It's got Georgia Mardol and Philip Oakley or whatever that is together in Electric Dreams, Diana Ross, Lionel Richie, Endless Love, Michael Jackson Band, Bonnie Tyler, Holding Out for a Hero, Mark Knopfler, Going Home, Eurythmics, Sex Crime 1984, Wham, the Wham rap, Blondie, Call Me, Kaja, not Kaja, Gugu apparently, or maybe the Gugu left and they were just Kaja at that point. Shouldn't do that. Irene Cara, Fame, Glenn Frey, The Heat Is On, and then Diana Ross, the theme from Mahogany. Don't know what that is. So There you go. So that's it. So last call on the cinema record. Otherwise, Stacy's going to grab that. And it looks like Randy might be interested in the Breathe record, All That Jazz. I'm going to put that to the side there. We'll run this bad boy, which is Queen Hits 2. And then we'll jump back to the So Choice stuff that exists. That's Greatest Hits 2. That's $38.99. We got that back in stock. And once again, I think this is just a killer set list. I mean, it's not a set list because it's not a live, but it's just fantastic. Queen was so great in the 80s and into the 90s. And then, ironically, Queen Greatest Hits 1. So if you're interested in 1 or 2, you'd have to denote that. That's $38.99 as well. And that's mostly all of the 70s stuff, though it goes all the way to kind of 1980, I guess you'd say. Because I believe that, what's the song I'm looking for? Well, maybe it's on the other one, actually. Why can't I find what I'm looking for? Oh, I think it's on, I'm looking for the Under Pressure.
I think that's on 2.
Oh, yeah, Under Pressure is on 2. So there you go. So
Stacy's going to get the cinema hits.
All right.
We have a few people for Breathe. So
All right.
that'll probably be an auction move.
All right. Stacy's going to grab the cinema hits. Good to see you again, Stacy. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. And then Breathe looks like our first bid, as we're going to go to a live auction, unless one of you wants to defer, goes to starts at 20 on the Breathe record. All That Jazz. What else is up here? I did that. The Roy Orbison. Did I do the Buddy Holly? Yes, I did. I did because I was telling my Kelly, not LeBrock. Kelly, 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 story. Roy Orbison's Greatest Hits, a special tribute collection. This is $14. It's a VG copy. Only the Lonely's on here. In Dreams, Crying. Obviously, it can't. If it's not on here, it would be Mortal Sin. Obviously, Old Pretty Woman's on here as well. Falling's on here. So $14. That is Roy Orbison for that record. All right. So it looks like.
Was first on both Queens.
What's that?
Richard was first on the Queens.
All right, cool. Let me find that here really quick. Audrey's telling me Richard was first. Rick, that's funny. Richard Giuliano was first on both Queen records, so I appreciate that. Richard, thank you. Your Queen discography just got sexy. And we sold our Flash Gordon. Was it yesterday, I think, that we had in the store by Queen, which is the only album, I believe, along with Hot Space, that Audrey is missing from her Queen discography. So, Audrey, you blew it.
What's crazy is I was actually thinking about it too.
Audrey says she was thinking about it. Well, maybe you'll get it as a that's all going away gift on August 10th. So the date is set. August 10th is our party for Audrey because she's leaving us. She's headed to New York to start her career. Very cool, Audrey. And actually, I'll have an announcement hopefully in the next couple of weeks. We have a special event going on that day as well with a huge artist. He's not going to be in the store, but his music will be in the store before you can actually buy it. So that's super cool in my humble opinion. Where are we at with, I see Jared, you were second on the Queen. Hopefully we can get some more copies of that for you, buddy boy.
I'm seeing comments. What's Preston? I missed that.
Oh, Kelly Preston. That's what that is. That's John. That was John Travolta's Larry helping me out with Preston. Yeah, that was. And looks like where are we at with Breathe?
35s are high bid.
All right, Randy's at 35 on the Breathe record. All right, so look at this. Next in the So Choice crate is Great White, Once Bitten. This is $59. It is in excellent condition. I'm looking to see if there's any issues that I see. There's a little, I mean, if I was going to nitpick, I mean, it's just a little bit of tiny creasing there, which is just so minimal. You can't even notice it. But I guess I did. So what am I saying? Once again, I think this is their best record. Lady Red Light, Rock Me's on here, Save All Your Love. And we actually sold a version maybe it was a month ago or something, that actually had, what was the song? Wasted Rock Ranger on it. It was a European press. I think is this a US press? No, this is a European press too, but it was like from a different country in Europe where they actually had added Wasted Rock Ranger to the track list, which I think is fantastic. So, anyways, that is Once Bitten, $59 in excellent condition. If you're interested in the pressing there of Great White. What?
Angela is out on Breathe.
All right, Angela is out on Breathe. What's that?
Randy's our last one. It was just between them, so.
Okay.
Randy wins that one.
All right. So Randy's at 35. So last call if anybody else wants to jump in on the Breathe. Otherwise, we're going to do a 4 count, a Gunther Gleeman Globen count on the Breathe record, and that would go to Mr. McGuire.
And then we have a few claims for Great White if they would like to go to an auction.
All right. So Great White would be. So it looks like Glenn and Martin are both interested in the Great. Well, I'm being redundant here. The Great White album, Once Bitten, and so the first bid would be 60 on that one. So I will let you gentlemen take that away, and we'll see what else is in the new crate here. Oh, Whitesnake's Greatest Hits, revisited, remixed, and remastered. So this scared me initially when I saw this. So it's $34.99. It's a gatefold. It scared me that it was revisited. When it says revisited, I get to think it's going to be re-records. It is not re-records. Thank God. I've got a copy of this at home that I finally cracked open and listened to it, and it sounds amazing because it's, well, Whitesnake and Johnny Sykes was amazing. It's got Still the Night on it. Here I Go Again. Is This Love? Give Me All Your Love. Love Ain't No Stranger with John Sykes. Well, I guess there was John Sykes did the re-records on the Love Ain't No Stranger stuff on the Slide It In record. Slide It In is on here. Slow and Easy, Guilty of Love, Fool for Your Lovin', Deeper the Love. So, among others, Crying in the Rain is actually also on here. The only thing I'm missing is Bad Boys, and I would be set. So that's $34.99. It's a 2 LP, and it is 16 tracks that have been remixed. So, and they actually sound really good. Not that the 87 album doesn't sound great already, but this is like, it's pretty darn good in my humble opinion. All right, cool. Looks like Angela's going to grab the Whitesnake record. Thank you, Angela. I'm going to put that to the side for Audrey. And looks like Glenn's out on the Great White. So we're going to go ahead. Well, first off, we're going to go ahead and sell the Breathe record to Richard McGuire for $35. And then let's catch up with the Great White. That's going to go to Martin. And we'll just go ahead and sell that to Martin for $59 since Glenn dropped out really quick. I'm not gonna juice you for an extra $2, Martin. That's just not who I am, man. It's just not who I am at all. And thank you, Randy. Thank you, Martin. Appreciate it. All right. Speaking of Breathe and all that jazz, how about Jazz by Johnny Hates Jazz? Well, this is I guess it's just self-titled, isn't it? It's Johnny Hate Jazz. Now this has got Shattered Dreams on it. Now I remember. The other one had Hands to Heaven. Oh, that was kind of the big song, and this one is Shattered Dreams. So Johnny Hates Jazz. It's got a kind of a price sticker from back in the day on it. Obviously, we did not peel that off because that's always a nightmare. But it's a VG++ copy. It is $24. Shattered Dreams, Don't Turn Back the Clock, Foolish Heart, I Don't Want to Be a Hero, Listen on here. So there you go. That is Johnny Hates Jazz if anyone is interested. Also have a copy of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Last week, this duped me because we had a Japanese young man who had recorded a version of this and he reversed the cover. So it kind of got me and everybody else. But this is a legit copy. It's a VG copy. It's a mono pressing. It is $29 if you're interested in the Beatles. All right, let's see what new records also exist in here. This is Working Class Dog. This is Rick Springfield, and that is the 25th anniversary edition. It's a live record, and it is $25.99 from Rick. Love Is All Right Tonight, Jesse's Girl, I've Done Everything for You, which was written by. See if anybody knows who wrote I've Done Everything for You you've done nothing for me. Metallica comes up on, I finally have that Metallica stuff ready to go, Martin. It comes up, I think, Thursday night. Is it Harvester of Sorrow, 12-inch? And we've got a Kill 'Em All. And tomorrow night we've got an OG Peace Sells, among other stuff. So there you go. Yeah, exactly, Chad. Boom. Oh, well, Randy actually hit that one first. But yeah, both you guys are right. Sammy Hagar. Very nice. Oh, and Travis. Oh, and George. Well, there you go. So there you go. All right, cool. All right, and Larry. All right, so where are we at? Let me see where we're at here. I'm just checking, see if anybody was interested. SG Peppers. I don't know what that is. Oh, Sergeant Peppers. Okay. So Jason's interested in the Sergeant Peppers. We'll do a 4 count on that one, and then we'll get that to Jason. And just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
And then Jeff gets the Rick Springfield.
All right. And Jeff is claiming the Rick Springfield. All right, cool. Jeff's going to grab the Rick Springfield. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Working class dog. Live. He puts on a hell of a live show. Jen is a big fan of Rick Springfield, so I've been dragged to a number of Rick Springfield concerts. He's really good. He's really, really good. He plays his instrument, his guitar, that is. So there you go. All right, cool. All right, what else we got here in the So Choice crate? This is Toto. This is past to present, 1977 to 1990. This is the greatest hits. This was actually kind of a putback. It's got a track on side 1. It's got a scratch on side 1 and 2, but we did deep clean this with a professional, like a VPI cleaner. And there's some what is it? There's some surface noise on track 1, which is a brand new song back in '91. But all the good stuff from Toto, all due respect to their newer songs, whether it's Africa, Rosanna, Hold the Line, everything else is all sounds great on this. But we graded it VG because of the scratch, but we play tested it. Sounds great. Other than that first track, which is not one of the big songs. It was like a brand new song, and I can tell you which song it was because it's right here in front of me. It was. Can you read that, Audrey? Because I cannot read that first song there.
Love Has the Power.
Love Has the Power. So there you go. That's $49 if you're interested in that one. And then Jason is going to grab the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. All right, cool. Poison. Look what the cat dragged in. This record is now out of print. I think I've mentioned this before. And this isn't a record that actually got put back. Somebody didn't take care of business, so to speak. You know, maybe life came up. And I'm just like, okay, we'll go for it again because the only copies that are now available are kind of like the OG copies. This is $59. It is Look What the Cat Dragged In. So lucky you tonight, potentially. It is a VG++ copy. And it is, everything that you thought it would be. All those 4 sexy young ladies looking great there, aren't they? Well, you know. Brett Michaels, Bobby Dahl, Ricky Rocket, and Mr. C.C. DeVille. $59. That is a VG++ copy if you're interested. Looks like there's a handful of you interested in the Poison record, so that would start at $60. And then we'll go from there in a live auction scenario. All you got to do is put like Poison 60 or Poison 65. And then when you're out, Poison out. Boom. There you go. All right, cool. Another Beatles record here from the So Choice crate. That is Magical Mystery Tour. Very nice. That is a VG copy. It's a mono pressing once again for $29. Gatefold and everything. So Magical Mystery Tour with the 20. I don't know if the booklet's in here actually. We would have denoted that on the notes there. So the booklet is probably not in there. But it's $29 for Magical Mystery Tour. It's a VG copy, mono pressing though. So it's going to be very, 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 very fun. So it looks like Randy is going for it. He's at 75 on the Poison record. All right, what else is new? Painkiller, $25.99 by Mr. Judas Priest. I know it's not Mr. Judas Priest. KK Downing and Company. Obviously Painkiller. The drums when that starts, man, that is killer. All killer. No filler on that one. All right. Looks like Jason's interested in the Magical Mystery Tour. to add to Sergeant Pepper. We're going to actually put that to the side there. We'll do a 4 count and see if anybody else is interested. And then if no one else is interested, we'll go from there. It looks like Chris has upped Randy and gone to 76 on the Poison record. Look what the cat dragged in. All right, what else is we got up here? Oh, Gin Blossoms, nice. That is an Arizona band. Very cool. Hey, speaking of Arizona bands, I bought it. I just bought it. We had a couple of copies of the Refreshments come in. So I don't know if it'll be this week or if it'll be next week. I got a bunch of copies of the Refreshments coming in. If you know Roger Clyne and the Peacemakers, but in the King of the Hill song, what was it? Tattoos and Misery? And that's not what it's called. I forget what it's called. Liars and Hobos or something like that. Anyways, and then another couple of hits off that record. But got copies of another Arizona band from Tempe, the Refreshments, coming in. Ordered a bunch of those. But this is, for the moment, Gin Blossoms, New Miserable Experience. And that is $31.99. Obviously, what's on here? Hey, Jealousy. Until I Fall Away. Found Out About You, Allison Road. So there you go. Very nice. That is the Gin Blossoms.
Is the Poison a UK pressing?
Is the Poison a UK pressing? That is a good question. Oh, it is a UK pressing. Yes, it's Music for Nations. There you go, right there. Same label as Metallica's company in Europe. So there you go. All right, looks like Angela was first on the Gin Blossoms. There you go. Oh yeah, Banditos. Yeah, that's the song I'm thinking about. Cool. All right, so Banditos is the Refreshment song. So Angela first on the Gin Blossoms. So thank you, Angela. Appreciate it. Good to see you tonight.
I think we're good on the magical mystery.
Okay, and yeah, Jason, we're gonna go Gunther Gleeman Gloten Globen, and we're gonna sell that to Jason for one of our favorite locals. So there you go.
And then our high bid for Poison at the moment is Chris for 76.
All right, so Chris is at 76 on the Poison.
So we can.
So if anybody else is interested, let me know. Yeah, we'll go from there. Very nice. All right, what else we got here? Hootie and the Blowfish. These guys blow, man. Actually, they're really good. $26.99, and that is on crystal clear vinyl. Hold My Hand is on here. Oh, let me try to read the track listing. Hold My Hand, Let Her Cry, Only Want to Be With You. What else is on here? Time. When my brother-in-law got married, they had an engagement party up in Prescott, Arizona, and there was a guy playing acoustic guitar, and this was right around the time of Hootie, and is a white guy playing very much a lot of Hootie songs and some other stuff, and so everybody at the party started calling him White Hootie. So I don't know if that means anything, but I just found it to be an amusing anecdote. All right, cool. So that is Hootie and the Blowfish, and looks like Chad was first on that. So congrats, Chad, on grabbing Hootie and the Blowfish. All right, cool. One more, and we'll get back to the So Choice crate. That is Night Songs. That is Cinderella, $42.99. That is on black vinyl. It's music on vinyl, which is one of my favorite labels, along with Kraft, and actually Rhino's not so bad either. Shake Me, Night Songs, Nobody's Fool, Somebody Save Me, Push Push. Good stuff. That is Cinderella, $42.99. All right, Painkiller was $25.99. That's how much Painkiller was. All right, cool. So, is there a barcode on the reverse of Poison? There is. It's just, I think we had pulled it out of the, yeah, there's the barcode. You can kind of see it. But let me pull it out for you here. There you go. That's the back of the record, of the Poison record. So I'm going to put that to the side. I'll let Audrey rebuild that. And Jeff Hansen first on Cinderella. Jeff Hansen's going to grab Night Songs by Cinderella. Since it's just you, me and Audrey working tonight, how am I doing, Audrey? Am I going too fast?
No, you're doing good.
All right. Audrey says I'm not going too fast. I'm just keeping up with everything rather, not anything. That made no sense. So I am, and then looks like where are we at? So last call on the poison. Chris Keller right now has that for I think it's 74. 76. Sorry. There you go. So all right, last call on the poison. Once again, that record is out of print now. So those things, when records go out of print, things tend to skyrocket. So in my mind, that's a good deal, but that's just me. But what do I know? I'm no fool. Oh, wait, I am a fool. Anyways, Painkiller's going to a young man named Adam Bullock, who loves himself some Judas Priest. I can only assume, Adam, that you love yourself some Judas Priest because, hey, Judas Priest is they're pretty good. That Turbo record, I know a lot of people were like, but Priest Live, damn, that's good stuff. All right, cool. All right, back to the So Choice crate. That is No Jacket Required by Mr. Phil Collins, a VG++ copy for $19. And then we'll go ahead and sell the Poison record to Chris Keller. Thank you, Chris. Good to see you again, buddy boy, for $76. I'm going to put that over here. I will let... yeah, I've heard the new album by Priest is actually really good. So there you go. Yeah, you love them hot chicks, Kenny. I know you do. You love them hot chicks, man. Oh, sure. You can withdraw the bid. That's fine, Chris. So Chris doesn't want the poison. Nobody wants the poison. So we'll save that for another night. U.S. press versus European press.
I still have written down Amy had commented on poison. If she's still.
Oh, is Amy still in?
I saw her comment. I wrote down everyone.
All right. So let me know if Amy, if you're still in. And yeah, I think European presses sound amazing, but I realize people sometimes like U.S. presses. I myself love some Japanese presses these days. I just want my pressing to sound good. The reviews on that pressing are fantastic as well. So there you go. Poison, I don't know where we're at, so we'll just start that one over. So it's 59 if anybody's interested. So, and who knows, maybe I'll go renegade and just sell it to the first person who says 50, they want the Poison record for 59. So,
we have a few for Phil Collins.
All right, Phil Collins, very nice. No jacket required. So that first bid on that would be 20 if anybody's interested, unless one of you want to defer. So that's cool with me. And then last but not least, once again, this beautiful For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge box set, which, is the remastered limited edition double vinyl CD Blu-ray set. So it's super cool. 2 LP. There's an etching of the Van Halen Sammy era logo on side 4. The remastered album on CD 1 with plus some rarities, including Right Now organ mix, the single mix, and then Dream Is Over instrumental, pretty cool. And Right Now, the single mix of the guitar version of Right Now, which I don't know if I've ever heard that version. And then some live stuff as well. And then the Blu-ray, which has been remastered from the 1991 Dallas show, where Sammy, I guess Van Halen weren't able to play for some reason. And Sammy comes out on stage and says, we'll come back and do a free show. And apparently the Van Halen brothers were upset with Sammy that he said they'd come back and do a free show. So they did one in downtown. What am I talking about? They did it in downtown Dallas, so on Market Street or something. And I've seen, I don't know if you've seen the videos on YouTube that Van Halen been slowly releasing, but the remastered stuff looks amazing. So, and there's a bunch of photos and stuff in here as well. But yeah, that is, it's a nice set, I gotta say. So anyway, so there you go. If you're interested in that, we'll recap that bin in just a second. Looks like
Jason's our high bid on Phil Collins on 21, and Richard's our high on Poison with 64.
All right, so I guess we've reset on Poison, and Richard's at 64, and Jason's at 21 on Mr. Phil the Flamenco Collins. Oh, by the way, I remember when the Bon Jovi record, when the Bon Jovi record starts, and there's like that kind of like almost like a 1984 thing where there's like, it's like Richie playing guitar, and I can't describe it. If you know, you know. Before the first song on Slippery When Wet, apparently that has a name, which I never knew. It's called Pink Flamingos. So you learn something every day. I wish I could play it for you, but if you turn on a copy of Slippery When Wet, that opening thing, it's kind of like when Pyromania ends. It's got the little backward reverse thing there after Billy's got a gun. And on Slippery When Wet, there's kind of this, I guess, a Richie playing guitar there. It's called Pink Flamingos. So I learn something every day. This is, I'm going to wait on that one actually for a second. I'm going to recap this. We got the Van Halen box set. That's a trifold, and it's in a book itself. So this thing is built. We had Huey Lewis in the News. That's $25.99. That's a brand new copy of 4. Ozzy on blue vinyl. That's cobalt blue, and that was $34.99. In case you missed out, Spin Doctors $40.99 for the Spin Doctors for Pocket Full of Kryptonite. That is Tonic $37.99. Both those music on vinyl, and then of course another copy of the Van Halen record, which you cannot miss because it pales in comparison to the rest of these things.
How much is Van Halen?
Van Halen is $110.99. So it is what it is, I guess. But like I said, Van Halen have always been one and done when they do this stuff. So we'll see. Yeah, super cool. I'm considering getting a copy of this for Jen and I, especially if we still have at least one in the store by the time Saturday comes, because it's a really good album. I know some people say it's the second or the first best Sammy record. I would always say it's 5150, but yeah, it's a really good album. Let me give you the track list, actually. What is the track list on this record? Pound Cake. Oh, yeah. Judgment Day. Spanked. Runaround. Pleasure Dome. In and Out. Man on a Mission. The Dream is Over. Right Now. 316, which is Wolfgang Van Halen's birthday, March 16th. And then Top of the World. Did you see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? That just, not only is Van Halen so dysfunctional, but when Van Halen went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and what was it, Velvet Revolver, did a tribute to Van Halen at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and played Runaround, and Scott Weiland did not even know the lyrics to Runaround, and he's like just meandering with different vocals. It was very rock and roll, I guess you could say. So there you go. All right, so it looks like Richard Giuliano is at 70 on the Poison as the high bid. And let's see where we are on Phil, Mr. Phil Collins. Jason was at 21. I didn't see anybody else go out. So we're going to go ahead and...
George, or Jorge, sorry, was the other one for Phil Collins. So.
Okay, so unless we hear from Jorge, was it Jorge or George?
Wait.
Let me... We're trying to find things here.
Oh, no, yeah, it was Jorge.
Okay, let's we hear from Jorge.
Out, so it goes to Jason.
Okay, so Jason's going to grab the Phil Collins on the Mr. Phil Collins, I guess I should say. And I don't think Jorge ever made I guess he did make a bid on that. So 21 is the final price on the Phil Collins No Jacket required. And then I have this Poison record over here that I put too far away from me. So I would show it again because it's all in its glory, but I cannot until I guess I can just get up and get it. I guess that'd be something, huh? Wow, what a concept that would be. Glenn wants one of the Van Halens, and Glenn, my friend, you will not be disappointed in this. I cannot begin to say how good the packaging is on this thing, man. Look at that, man. It's beautiful. That's going to look good in your shelf. All right, let me grab the Poison record over here. So I went to the chiropractor yesterday again, and he cracked my back and he took my jack. And what I found out was that I felt good for about 12 hours, man. I was moving about. I was like, woo, tip top, man. And then, in the middle of the night, it went back to what it was, and what it was is unfortunate. Okay.
I'll get it.
That didn't work. All right, so Audrey's going to take care of the Poison for me.
And then Larry gets the other Van Halen.
Oh, Larry's going to grab the other Van Halen. All right, I'll accept that. Larry's going to grab the other Van Halen. Thanks, Larry. Appreciate it. I got to check to see if these are selling out at the distributor. I looked earlier yesterday, and they were getting down there. So now I need to order a copy for myself. But that's okay. I'm not opposed to that because I have direct access to that stuff. You guys don't, and I get it. So there you go. Yeah, I know, Amy. I need a few more adjustments. I'm getting there. I've always been kind of a fan of chiropractic because my family was a fan of chiropractic. So there you go. All right, we're gonna get to this next crate here in just a second, but let's get a couple of these bad boys going. That is David Allan Coe. That is more David Allan Coe. That's the Mysterious Rhinestone Cowboy. That's $29. It is a VG++ copy. I don't know much about David Allan Coe. I know a lot of people love him. So this is an OG copy. Sad Country songs on here. Crazy Mary, Desperados, Waiting for the Train, among others. So not too shabby. So I'm going to put that off to the side. And then we'll show you some Appetite for Destruction. This is the band cover. And is this a European press or a U.S. press? This is a European press. It is $189. And it is... This isn't top-notch shape. Does it have the inner? I'm 100% sure it has the inner. And I'm going to check nevertheless because why wouldn't I? All right, so, oh, that looks nice. That looks really nice. For an album that's now, what, 37 years old? Oh, yeah, okay, that's the fancy jacket for the sleeve, and then it's got the original inner sleeve there as well, so. Very nice. That is Van Halen, Appetite for Destruction. Yeah. What did I say?
You said Van Halen.
Van Halen, sorry. I got the Van Halen on my mind. I'm thinking about For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. That sounded wrong. I'm thinking about the Van Halen record, and here I'm saying, anyway, so that's Appetite for Destruction, the band cover, and that is $189. If you're interested in that one, I will put that over here, Audrey, and
got it.
She's so wonderful to put these back together after I take them apart, since we have the kind of the ceiling Japanese type sleeves there. So anyways, Poison. Let's see where we're at. I'm scrolling back up. Jason was at 71 on the Poison. Very nice. And so we're going to do a 4 count and go ahead and sell that to Jason here. Just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, unless somebody else wants to jump in. Was anybody interested in the David Allan Coe? I didn't see anybody interested in that, so we'll put that to the side here. Very nice. And there's the Van Halen. I'm going to put that over here really quick because I saw that. I keep saying Van Halen. Why do I keep saying Van Halen? The Guns N' Roses. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. So there you go. Jorge's out on the Guns N' Roses. So the band cover lives, baby. All right. So we're going to put that here and we'll circle back around to that in the near future. And then we'll drop in with some of these gems. So, all right. So we've got Poison is going to go to Jason for $71. Thank you. Is that where we left off, I think?
I'm double checking.
All right, I'm double checking too. Last I saw on Poison was 71. I know Martin was asking about that.
Yeah, that's the last I have.
All right, cool. So there you go. I'm going to count 4 and do a Gunter Gleeman Glotten Globen, and then I'll make it official that our friend Jason Evoy is going to grab the Poison record. All right, cool. Up next, what do we got? We got some Love Hate. This is Love Hate. Blackout in the Red Room. A beautiful copy, once again, on this one. This is... oh, yeah, what's the price? The price, I need some more water here. I'm parched. $129. The vinyl is in excellent condition. This is Blackout in the Red Room. I don't know that much about these guys. All I know is that these late 80s hard rock, hair metal, glam metal records are super hard to find. So there you go. Love Hate 129, excellent condition on the vinyl. The jacket, this thing looks tip top, man. This is in beautiful condition. CBS pressing. Oh, it's got the little bark. It's got the little spine on the top as well. So this is a European press. What year did this come out? I can't see that. It's too small. It looks like it says 91, but I'm not sure on that one. So. All right. Well, so Richard, jump back in really quick on that one. Sorry about that, Jason. At 72 on that. So let me know, Jason, if you want to one-up them or if you want to bow out gracefully. Jizzy Pearl was in Love Hate. I didn't know that. Guess you learn something every day. All right, cool. These are first come, first serve. The Guns N' Roses does not have the tattoo sticker sheet. This is Stevie Wonder. This is Journey Through the Secret Life of Plants, VG++ copy. It's $9. It is a trifold. So very nice if you're into some Stevie. So $9 on that one. And then we've got Todd Rundgren Healing. That is $9. An excellent copy of Healing from Todd Rundgren. So Jason has gone to 73 on the Poison. And there you go. It's up to you, Richard, on that one. And then we've got the Love Hate over here. And I see Brandon wants the Stevie. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it. Very nice pickup there. Always love Stevie. Little Double Gonzo Live. It's a VG copy. Oh, the jacket's in pretty good condition, I got to say. There's some edge wear. Oh, and it's got a little sticker on the back here. Now, who puts the sticker on the record? I mean, back in the day, I understand if it's like from the 70s or 80s, but this looks like something that was put on there maybe in the last 10 or 15 years. Come on, man. Anyways, that is $9. It's a VG copy for Double Live Gonzo. And Richard's out on the Poison, so we'll count Gunther Gleeman Glotton Globen, and we're going to go ahead and sell that to our friend Jason for 73. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. So there you go. And Brandon's also going to grab the Uncle Ted. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Audrey. All right. Love Hate goes over here. And then we grab from this crate and we find that we have Bob Marley and the Wailers. That's an excellent copy. Oh, this is a reissue, actually. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop it in here. So this is a first come, first serve. Since it is a reissue, I see $24. Exodus with the raised lettering. The vinyl is in excellent condition, and it is 180 grams. So there you go. One of the classic Bob Marley records. This is Rat Out of the Cellar. Once again, another putback for whatever reason. And this is a U.S. press. It's a VG Plus copy, and it is $39. So very nice. And this record, I'm thinking here for a second, and it's tough sometimes thinking. This record, I'm remembering all of the data that's in my head. I'm going to go ahead and say it. This record has never been repressed, except in a Rat box set that came out a year or two ago. And that box set, I don't know if that box set's still available. But yeah, Rat Out of the Cellar, 1984, a fantastic record. This was, like I said, a putback that somebody decided not to partake in hanging out with us anymore. And yeah, I get it. Life moves on. Life moves pretty quick. Sometimes you got to slow down and take a look around. So anyways, $39 VG Plus copy of Rat Out of the Cellar. If you're interested, looks like Martin and Jeff are both interested in the Rat. I will put that over here by Huey Lewis in the News. And I will let you guys go to 40 on the next bid if you like. I don't know why those Rat records have never been repressed. I don't get it. I don't understand. Especially that record, because it was so huge. Back for More, Lack of Communication, Round and Round, Wanted Man. My God. Those guys were smoking. All right. Mastodon, that's $24. It's a VG++ copy. That's Blood Mountain, if you're interested. There you go. Not too shabby. I'm not familiar with Mastodon, but I know a lot of people love them. Ars Nova. That is $9 for a VG++ copy of this record. It's got some tearing on the cover there. Looks like it was stuck to another record or something at some point. All All right, this crate all first come, first serve. Eagles Desperado, $9, a VG copy. Very nice. Why don't you come to your senses, Desperado? And then also Supertramp, famous last words, $9. Excellent copy on that one. I appreciate Audrey doing such a wonderful job, and I appreciate your patience with us tonight since Jen's not able to hang out with us tonight. So I'm trying to keep track of everything. Usually what I'm just looking for, honestly, is just kind of comments like someone, and sometimes I'm missing some of the actual wonderful back and forth vernacular that happens between friends. And yeah, so there you go. All right, so let me see. Looks like Denise is first on Ars Nova. Let me grab the Ars Nova for Denise. I'm guessing that maybe they're a little bit, what am I going to guess? A little psych, Denise, maybe a little bit.
David is first on the Eagles.
And then David was first on the Eagles Desperado. So thank you, David. I appreciate that. And let's see, where are we at? Martin's at 55 on the Rat. Jeff is out, so we're going to see if anybody else is interested in this fantastic album from Robin Crosby, Stephen Pearcy, Bobby Blotzer, Juan Crucier, and Warren DeMartini, because Warren DeMartini's playing on this record, An Invasion of Your Privacy, is incendiary. So VG plus copy, and Martin's at 55 on the Rat, and we'll sell that in a 4-count in just... Yep, I saw that. Cool. No, yeah, that's cool. And it looks like Mark's going to jump in at 60 on the Rat. So, Martin, you have new competition on that one. All right, so let's move on from Mastodon, and we'll find... Ooh, this is cool. See, I've never seen this record in person. And speaking of Van Halen, Jason Bonham going to be playing drums on the tour with Sammy, Joe Satriani, and Michael Anthony this summer. And that is Bonham. And what is this album called? It's like the Disregard of Timekeeping. $39. The vinyl is in excellent condition. And yeah, not too shabby. Pretty cool in my humble opinion. Wait for what was the big song of this? Oh, Wait for You. So anyways, there you go. I like the artwork too. Little jukebox action there. Very nice setting there. I'm not sure about the guy flying over the bar, but hey, kind of makes sense, I guess. The fire hydrant in case there's a dog in there and do his business. So there you go. $39 on the Bonham record. That is the Disregard. Let me try that again. The Disregard of Timekeeping. What an interesting concept, right? I don't know. Some of the album titles are just crazy. All right, looks like Mark's at 65 on the Rat. You take the midway. Oh wait, I was singing the wrong Rat song. I'm going to sing. You take the Midnight Subway Train, but that's You're in Love. I want to sing.
We have a couple for the Bonham record.
All right, cool. Looks like Scott and Mike are both interested in the Bonham, and then also Gordon, I see, is interested in the Bonham record. So that would be a $40 start. So I will let you gentlemen take it from there. So Bonham 40 or Bonham 42, and then when you're out, Bonham out. And if you just want to put B, I understand, because Bonham, I mean, it's not the hardest name to spell, B-O-N. And I mean, his dad, I mean, come on, we should all know how to spell Bonham in some ways. So there you go.
Martin's out on the Rat.
All right, Martin is out on the Rat, I see. So Mark is, we'll do a last call for Mark on the Rat record at 65. Very nice. And we'll do a 4-count, as I was saying. Up next, we did that one already. So BG's Live, a VG plus copy. That's $9. Let's see what's on here. I think this is a lot of kind of early BGs, though. Well, maybe. Yeah, it's more early BG. Oh, there's Jive Talkin' on here. So yeah, it just probably butts up almost to Saturday Night Fever, because I know Jive Talkin' was on the album before Saturday Night Fever. So there you go. That is $9 if you're interested in that one. Any Lita yet? I don't think we have any Lita coming up this week. I think there's more in the back, probably for next week, that just hasn't been processed. All right, so Rat, going to go ahead and sell that to Mark. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. Final on that one was, and I wait for me to find what I'm looking for. 65. So thank you, Mark. I think I've seen your name before. But if I haven't, make sure you go and create an account at rockthistownrecords.com. If you can't find it, just hit us up on the DMs on Facebook, and we'll point you in the right direction. All right, so Bonham.
Go over the color on the Mastodon vinyl.
Oh, the color on the Mastodon vinyl. Is it on color vinyl? I don't think it's on color vinyl. It's just, yeah, it's on black vinyl. So the Mastodon Blood Mountain is on black vinyl. Where are we at with Bonham here?
46 for Jeff.
46 for Jeff is the high on the Bonham, and yeah, on black vinyl on that one, Benjamin. So cool. All right, what is this? OM? I don't know. What is this? I don't know. Gasoline Duplicate by Alpha and Omega. Okay. It looks like a 12-inch single to me. $9. Excellent condition if you're interested in that one. The Jacksons, Going Places for $9. This is apparently not graded. So we can have Audrey pop that one open and take a look at it, since apparently it missed the grading. So we'll do that in just a little bit there. So, all right, Scott is at 50 on the Bonham record, and Jeff is out at the moment. So Scott is high bid on that one, and so we'll give it a couple of heartbeats before we move on. This is Cat Stevens Catch Bullet 4, $9. That is in excellent condition if you're interested. And Brandon's going to grab the Mastodon. Very cool. Oh, Benjamin, sorry. Benjamin's going to grab the Mastodon. Sorry about that, Benjamin. Audrey corrected me on that. Let me see. What else did we got here in the So Choice crate right now, in case you're joining us a little late? We had Roy Orbison. That's 14 for Mystery Girl. We had Buddy Holly's Greatest Hits for 14, a VG Plus copy. All of his good stuff on there. A little more Roy Orbison. That's his Greatest Hits for 14, a VG copy. Johnny Hates Jazz. Indeed he does. Shattered Dreams, $24, a VG Plus copy. Toto. That is their Greatest Hits, play tested, plays fine, except for a little surface noise on the first track, which let's call it what it is. It's an insignificant track. It was a brand new song for this particular release. Everything else sounds fantastic, though we graded it VG, and it's 49. We had the David Allen Coe for 24. 24. That's the Mysterious Rhinestone Cowboy, VG++. Guns N' Roses, the uncensored cover for $189. The vinyl is in excellent condition. The jacket is tip-top, man. It's beautiful. Love, hate. The blackout in the red room, $129. Excellent copy on the vinyl, and the jacket, once again, is also tip-top.
Richard would like the Cat Stevens.
All right, Richard is going to grab the Cat Stevens.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Oops. All right, Gordon is out on the Bonham. So we're going to do a last call. Scott has the Bonham record for 50. I guess I said that last time. But after I run through this Cat Stevens record, we're going to go ahead and sell the Bonham record to Scott, unless somebody else jumps in. $9. That is an excellent copy of, this is Teaser and the Firecat, right? Am I learning my, yes, Teaser and the Firecat. I'm learning my Cat Stevens. Excellent copy for $9 on that one. All right. As promised, we'll do the Gunter Gleeman Globen 4 count. And we'll go ahead and sell the Bonham record to Scott Ham for, was it 50? Yes, 50. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. Mark, we still have the Merciful Fate. I think that's actually coming up tomorrow night. I think that's in tomorrow night's offering. So there you go. All right. What else we got in here? We've got Cinderella, Long Cold Winter, OG copy. It's got a little bit of issue there, a little bit of cover damage. That's a white cover, so it's going to show that little mark there too, if you see it. That's a little hard to see maybe, but there you go. That is 59, and it is an OG copy, and it is a European press from what year did this come out? This came out in 89. So there you go. The U.S. was pretty much stopped printing vinyl back then. Anyway, so Long Cold Winter, $59 if you're interested in the Cinderella.
Can you show that Guns N' Roses again?
Sure, I can.
I think we have multiple who are interested in Cinderella. If I'm correct.
All right, let me show the Guns N' Roses again. There you go. That is Guns N' Roses, the band cover, the uncensored cover. Excellent condition on the vinyl. It's $189. It is a UK press, it looks like, or European press. Let me see if I wrote anything. It's not there. But it is a UK press, I can tell you that for sure. Obviously, it's a greatest hits record all in one, and it has the insert, so it is tip-top. I can't say that I see really, I mean, there's just the most minuscule stuff that I would just not be upset with at all when it comes to... yeah, I mean, this thing just displays wonderfully. So there it is. So there it is. That's the Guns N' Roses. Cinderella, let me check on that. Audrey was saying there might be some interested in that.
Yes.
Tom asks, is the sticker inside for the Guns N' Roses? It is not. So Glenn is out on the Cinderella, so I need to figure out what's going on here. Martin's at 62 on the Cinderella. So we'll put that to the side, and we'll move on to Wishbone Ash. That's $9. That is Argus. It's a VG copy. I am your father. Exactly. What else we got in here? We got more Wishbone Ash and Ash, not ass. This is Wishbone 4. Lily has written her name on there. Fancy Lily. That is $9. It's a VG++ copy with some ring wear, as you can no doubt see on that one. Tribute to the Martyrs. That is Steel Pulse. Sounds like an 80s metal band, but it is not. Steel Pulse. Maybe they were an 80s metal band. Maybe there's like two different bands out there. This is $9. It's an excellent copy. Yeah, there you go. It's yeah, I don't know that record. And then also Beach Boys Party. That is $14, a VG copy. Recorded live at Beach Boys Party. So I guess it's live Beach Boys with Hully Gully and Alley Oop and Barbara Ann and let's see, I Get Around, Little Deuce Coupe. There's no other like my baby. Tell me why. So there you go. The beautiful Bee Gees. All right. So where are we at? It looks like
out on Cinderella, so Martin might be our last one.
All right. So Martin is at 62 on the Cinderella.
And then Jason wants the Steel
Pulse. All right, Jason's going to grab the Steel Pulse. So you have to let us know, Jason, what it looks like. For some reason, I'm going to guess. Let's see, trombone, saxophone. Yeah, not sure exactly what type of music. So there you go. Randy coming in with a drop in the bomb of Rush, Fly By Night. Fly by night, away from here. Yeah. Reggae album. Okay, there you go. That makes sense. All right, cool, Jason. Appreciate it. All right, so last call on the Cinderella. We're gonna give that a 4 count. I'm gonna show you this record right here, and it is ABBA, The Visitors, a VG Plus copy. It's a stamp promo copy, and it is $14. So what does the promo copy mean? It means it was probably an early release. So the plates, when they press vinyl, they use plates. So the plates the plates do deteriorate over time. So you're going to probably have a cleaner sounding copy if it's a promo version. There you go. VG Plus for ABBA, The Visitors. What's on here? The Visitors, obviously. I don't know a lot of these songs, but the music speak. Soldiers. Head Over Heels. Obviously, The Visitors. So there you go. All right. Well, looks. I waited too long. Yes, and Jason has jumped in on the Cinderella for 72. So Jason has the high on that. Great White. We got one more Great White tonight. That is Shot in the Dark. That is $59. It is a VG++ copy. It is a U.S. press. Oh man, they love doing that with their album. I can't read this stuff. I see Face the Day. So I'm going to go with Face the Day. If you don't know the rest of the record, then maybe you should put it back. But this is when they were just a 4-piece still. Jack Russell, obviously Mark Kendall leading the way before they potentially, I guess, added probably the keyboard player / guitarist. Yeah, there you go. So there you go. Shot in the Dark, Great White, VG++, $59 if you're interested in that one. Jason is going to bow out on the Cinderella. Last call once again, and I'm going to do it really quick for the Cinderella for $75 for Martin. And then we'll show the Stevie Wonder record. Then we're going to sell that to Martin. I promise. $14, a VG copy. I Was Made to Love Her. There you go. This looks like a reissue to me. Don't know what year this would be from. I guess at minimum it would be the 80s. It could be even newer than that. There is no barcode, but still it looks like a reissue. Yes, it's definitely a reissue in my humble opinion. So $14 on that Stevie Wonder record. Martin is, Michael Alardi. Yeah, thank you very much. That's cool. Thank you, Susan. Nice. You know your Great White trivia. Very cool. So Martin's going to grab the Cinderella for $75. Long, cold winter. Thank you. Oh, here comes Audrey. Thank you, Martin. There you go, Audrey.
And then Jeff is our only claim so far on Great White.
All right. Jeff is the only claim on Great White right now, Shot in the Dark. So we'll put that to the side for here just a second. And then if nobody jumps in, Jeff is going to grab that gem as he potentially looks to complete the discography of Great White, which is once again one of these weird bands, but I can understand why, perhaps. He never. It's never been in print. It's never been repressed. The Great White stuff. All right, Brandon grabs the Stevie Wonder, and it looks like Richard is in on the Great White as well. So, all right. So the first bid on the Great White would be $60 if you're interested. All right, let me grab these two. Let me actually showcase the Appetite here. Whoop! Thank goodness there was like only one record. All right, let me showcase the Appetite, saying ooh ah, ooh ah. Censored cover. All right, what else we got here? We've got the Beatles, something new, VG copy. That's a mono pressing as well, and it is $19. And it's a repress, so it's not like an early Beatles. But it's definitely from, and it's got some writing on it, and it's got some tape that someone's put on it. So keep that in mind. It is $19, and it's a VG mono pressing of Something New by the Beatles. And we also have more Beatles, a VG mono pressing again. $19 of the Beatles, $65. Got some ringwear, and got some more writing on the back. Room 159. So this was no doubt in a school, probably at some point, in my humble opinion. I can't imagine it being, say, in a hospital, a school. Would you allow Beatles records in your school, Audrey? You're darn tootin' you would. I can't talk. You're darn tootin'. All right, cool. So it looks like Richard is at 64 on the Great White. Buddy Holly, Holly in the Hills, a VG Plus copy with Bob Montgomery. Do I know any of the songs on this one? Not to say that there aren't good songs on it. I just not too familiar with Lonesome Tears is on here. But other than that, I don't know too much. That's $19, a VG++ copy of Buddy Holly. That is on gold vinyl, and that is it Phantomime by Ghost. That is an excellent copy on the vinyl. That's $19 for the Ghost record. We've also got, who's this? This is Doom Metal. This is $39, and this is, okay, let me do this in case Facebook or YouTube get mad at me. And there's, okay, well, I'm kind of screwed here. Mount Salem Endless. Is that the name of the group? Yeah, Mount Salem Endless. So there you go. That is Doom Metal, $39. This is a reissue. Well, it's not a reissue, but it's a more modern day record. $39. Excellent condition on the vinyl there. Little.
Christy was first on Ghost.
All right, cool. This is.
I did a 68 for Richard on Great White.
All right, so Christy, where are you? Hey, Christy, good to see you. Christy is first on Ghost. Good to see you again. Christy, I see Adam, you were second, so hopefully we'll see another copy of that eventually. But don't know if we will, but you never know. Richard Giuliano is the high bid right now on the Great White, which is 68 shot in the dark, featuring Face the Day, among others. Very nice. That is a beautiful, well-maintained copy of Great White's Shot in the Dark, a U.S. press. There you go. All right, cool. What's up next here? Well, we had those guys. Little Richard. Someone has written their name on it. House. Perhaps that's Dr. Gregory House. VG copy, 1958 mono pressing. And it is $39. $39. Okay. There you go. That's the back of it. So this must be, obviously we've priced this because it's a VG. We've priced it because it's a 1958 mono pressing of Little Richard. It's actually in pretty good shape too. I mean, yeah, it's got the writing on it. The jacket's got a little ring wear, not too bad, and it's a VG copy. So there you go. If you're interested in that one, this is Bob Marley and the Wailers. That is a first come first serve. That's $19. A VG plus reissue of African Herbsman, or would it be Herbsman? I'm guessing it's Herbsman. I get it. Herbsman. Yeah, of course it's Herb. What am I saying? It's Bob Marley. Of course it is. And then what do we got here? This is Weed Eater. Excellent copy on the vinyl and Justice for Y'all. I see what they did there. This is $19. That's a gatefold. There you go. Looks like a little punk. Maybe metal. I'd say maybe more metal than punk. So there you go. All right, where are we at? Richards at 71 on the Great White. So there you go. Hey, Christy, yeah, just got home from work a little early. Was able to jump on. That's cool. You could join us. So we're trying to kind of extend the shows out to a couple hours here. We're starting at like 8 p.m. Eastern, so it'll be 8 to 10. Central will be 7 to 9. And then on for us in Arizona or on the West Coast, it would be from 5 until 7 p.m. So there you go. And tomorrow night, we're going to try to run those full 2 hours. We're going to have more actual vinyl, more vinyl than we normally have tomorrow night. So, and Jen won't be with us again tomorrow night, but Amanda will be here. And Amanda couldn't make it tonight because why? She's at New Kids on the Block and Paula Abdul here in Phoenix. A little NKOTB. And Paula Abdul, which is basically Audrey's godmother. Not really, but, you know, she's a good family friend, right? I know, right? I mean, yeah, how come you're not at Paula Abdul?
She gave me Drake tickets, but she didn't give me her own tickets.
Oh, so Paula gave... Is that right?
Yeah, she gave me floor tickets to Drake.
Wow, Paula got floor tickets to Drake, if you're familiar with Drake, from Paula. Wait. I can't talk. Audrey got floor tickets from Aunt Paula Abdul for Drake, but not for Paula Abdul. Go figure. What are you going to do? Maybe she got them free and she was just regifting them. Paula, what are you doing, man? Anyways, all right, cool. This is George Harrison, Extra Texture. And this is the cutout cover. And it's in excellent condition. This looks like a reissue to me. But I'm not 100% sure. Sorry, it's $19. I'm guessing it is a reissue from probably, still could be in really good condition from back then. Maybe the early 80s. Beatles, Hard Day's Night. That is a VG copy, mono pressing for $29 of the Beatles. A lot of mono pressings in here.
Jeff is out on Great White, and that leaves just Richard.
All right,
Yeah,
so
it was just between them.
Jeff is out on the Great White. And yeah, so that leaves Richard at 71. So we're going to do a 4 count, and we're going to go ahead and sell that to Richard, unless somebody else wants to jump in after we show you High on Fire. This is, what is this? This is Spitting Fire Live Volume 2. Sounds very metal again. $24, a VG++ copy of High on Fire. All right, cool. And let me take a sip of water here really quick. All right, very nice. All right, cool. So Richard is going to grab the Great White for 71. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it. Good to see you here tonight if I hadn't said hello. And I apologize if I had not. This looks like more metal. Limited edition, excellent copy, $24. It's a gatefold 2LP. And it is, yeah, okay. It's Electric Wizard. And the album is called, let me find this. Let Us Pray. I see what they did there. Pray as in Prey. So clever. So there you go. That is Electric Wizard if you're a big fan of the Wizard. There you go. And then we got Street Survivors by Leonard Skinner. Now, this is ironically, you know how it's like they pulled the cover off that had the flames on it? I never see this cover anymore. It's so weird. I mean, I see the flames cover all the time, but I never see the uncensored cover. Anyways, $14. This is a VG copy. If you're looking to complete your Skinner collection with a censored copy of Street Survivors, Leonard Skinner was involved. Several members of Leonard Skinner were involved in a plane crash that killed some of the members, Audrey. So hence why they changed the cover. Audrey. She says,
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's cool. All right. How much for the Electric Wizard? King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard? No, this is the Electric Wizard. Oh, where was the Electric Wizard? Was this the Electric Wizard? Yeah, this is the Electric Wizard. $24. Limited edition. Excellent copy. It's not on color vinyl, but it is a gatefold. So there you go. All right, let's run through the So Choice crate one more time. Uncensored cover, Guns N' Roses, $189. Excellent condition. There you go. Very nice. We had our friend Roy Orbison, a VG Plus copy of Mystery Girl for $14. Grab those now. That is Buddy Holly and the Crickets, VG Plus Plus, Greatest Hits. I love Buddy Holly. $14. Roy Orbison's Greatest Hits was $14. VG copy. Boom. Johnny Hates Jazz. Buddy loves metal. And it's VG Plus Plus copy for $24. Very nice. And then Toto, our friends in Toto with Steve Lukather. That is $49 for their Greatest Hits, 77 to 1990. David Allen Coe was $29 for a VG Plus Plus copy of the Mysterious Rhinestone Cowboy. And last but certainly not least, Love Hate, the Blackout in the Red Room. That's $129. Excellent copy on the vinyl. And then our new vinyl tonight that we still have some copies of includes the fabulous Huey Lewis and the News. That is 4 for $25.99, brand new copy. Analog, what does that say? Celebrating original analog studio recording. Very nice. It's in kind of a top load jacket, and they didn't shrink wrap this, but I assure you this is a brand new copy of the record. We got Bark at the Moon by the Ozman. That's on Cobalt Blue vinyl. That's $34.99. Very nice. So Tired on that one, along with, of course, Bark at the Moon. Spin Doctors, Pocket Full of Kryptonite, $40.99. And then the fantastic record by Tonic. I guess they were a one album wonder in my mind, but there's a couple of hits off the second record that I actually dig. $37.99. That is a Lemon Parade if you're interested. And let me run through this crate one more time, and then Audrey and I shall remove ourselves from the premises. We're back here.
Wants Electric Wizard, and then what year's the Exodus?
Brandon wants the Electric Wizard. Cool.
I think it's the second one.
Oh, the second one. There you go. Thank you, Brandon. There you go. The Exodus. That was in the back here. It was. I'm guessing this is a reissue, so it's going to be a reissue. It's not an original of Exodus by Bob Marley and the Wailers. So, all right, let me do a quick recap of this one, and then we'll jump out of here for the night. As mentioned, what's coming up tomorrow night? I can tell you. If the mic loses me, just let me know.
Just talk really loud.
Just talk really loud, Audrey said. Well, that'll solve it. I'll talk real loud. Megadeth. OG. Peach sells, but who's buying? That leads the hit parade. Meat Puppets. Too High to Die. 94 issue. Excellent vinyl. 10-inch vinyl. I'm sorry, 12-inch. The limited edition includes the 10-inch vinyl. We got the outfield. All right, play deep. Oh, maybe that's what somebody was mentioning. We got Merciful Fate tomorrow night. Melissa. Very nice. We got Harvester of Sorrow, the 12-inch by Metallica. We got a Kill 'Em All by Metallica, 129. That is a European press. And then we've also got Spreading the Disease by Anthrax. Excellent copy on that one, among others. So there you go. That's a little bit of a taste of what's coming up. If you did not hear me, I apologize profusely. I'm sorry. I am sorry. All right. Let me recap this crate one more time. And then we gone. To quote the great Hawk Harrelson. Leonard Skinner, Street Survivors, 14. High on Fire, 24. The Beatles, 29. George Harrison, 19. Weed Eater, 19. Bob Marley, 19. That is a 58 mono pressing of Little Richard for 39. This is Doom Metal, and it is our friends in Mount Salem, and that is 39. Buddy Holly for 19. The Beatles for 19. More Beatles, 19. ABBA, 14. Beach Boys, 14. Wishbone Ash, 9. More Wishbone for 9. Cat Stevens for 9. OM, that is Alpha and Omega, I think, 9. The Bee Gees Live, 9. Supertramp, 9. Bob Marley is 24 on a reissue, and Mr. Todd Rundgren for 9. Excellent copy on the vinyl. All right, cool. How we doing, Audrey? What's that? We're good. All right. So if there's anything we missed, if Kenny wants to sing me a song, we could hang out for that. Oh, on the boogie board, on the banger board, we still got that Scorps record, which is going to look pretty good in Jen and Mai's house. But we're going to have to sell that pretty quick here in the next couple of weeks if it doesn't sell. That is a 1984 first press, Japan, fully intact. The most beautiful copy of a 1984 record you will ever see in your life. That's 149 for the Scorpions. Love It for Sting. Blue Murder, 99. And then that is the Succession soundtrack on Money Green vinyl. I just watched the episode when spoilers. So do earmuffs on your hands if you've never seen Succession. I just watched the episode where the patriarch passes away. I won't give you a clue on what episode it was. It was a really good episode. I really love that show. I'm a business boy, so I love kind of business movies, and I enjoyed Succession. Anyways, that's limited to 1,000 copies. That's $249. It's actually still sealed too. Go figure. So there you go. If you missed out on anything, go ahead and shoot us a DM or send us an email on the website. That always works out pretty good. And then if you haven't signed up for an account, if you bought a record tonight, make sure you create an account at rockthistownrecords.com. It's really easy to do. All you need is first name, last name, and then what else? Email, and then mailing address. Obviously, we send out invoices once a week. Friday mornings is typically when they go out, and we usually ship on Fridays and Saturdays. So, yeah, is that sexy or what, huh? Boom. The quickest turnaround time in all of Arizona. Whatever. Well, for sure. This side of the Mississippi, this side of the Atlantic, this side of communist China. Exactly. And then, so that's the way it goes. Shipping always a flat $7 rate, whether you buy one record tonight, 2 records tomorrow night, or 65 records. Oh, I might raise an eyebrow if you bought 65 records. By the time you bought that 16th record, my eyebrows would be really raised on Thursday night. So there you go. All right, we'll be back here tomorrow night. Amanda will be joining us and we'll get all the updates on the New Kids on the Block and the Paula Abdul show. Audrey will be with us as well. And then, I appreciate your time. Thanks for supporting a small business here in the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona, where it's only 175 degrees today. I'm going to head out. Audrey's going to head out, and you guys have a wonderful evening.